Hello dear student, on the demand of yours that you are not understood properly how to create credit, so I am making this video for you all to make you understand properly, right? So let us begin the credit creation. First of all, as I told you, for the credit creation we required two things. First is primary deposit, which can also be called initial deposit. Primary deposit or initial deposit is such a deposit which we are depositing first time in any of the commercial bank, right? For example, today I have opened saving bank account. On that account I had deposited 1000 rupees, right? So the primary deposited amount will be 1000 rupees, right? Second important thing is legal reserve ratio. LRR stand for legal reserve ratio, right? So what is legal reserve ratio? Legal reserve ratio can be two type. First type is called cash reserve ratio and second is called statutory liquidity ratio, SLR. CRR and SLR. CRR simply this cash reserve ratio in which we are reserving the cash to pay Reserve Bank of India or any of the central bank, right? Why so? As a security. Okay, what is CRR? Cash reserve ratio is a cash reserve which commercial bank has to pay to the RBI as a security. What kind of security? Suppose the commercial banks become bankrupt or dissolvent. In that case, the RBI will be the responsible to pay back the deposits of the public, right? And for the smooth functioning of commercial bank, the commercial bank has to pay something to the RBI and this something is cash reserve ratio, right? Second thing is statutory liquidity ratio. Liquid. In accountancy maybe you heard what is liquid, right? So liquid asset is called cash. Cash in hand or cash at bank, right? So every commercial bank has to keep such statutory liquid ratio or statutory liquidity ratio in their own account. With a commercial bank, right? This the commercial bank has to keep with them. Why so? In case of the customer or the public want their money back, so that they can have some certain liquid asset or cash, ready cash, so that they can give to the customer back. Just I had given in the example that I had deposited 1000 rupees, 1000 rupees saving deposit, right, today, but I want it back tomorrow. So in that case, from where the bank will give? The cash which they have reserved from my primary deposit. Understood? So legal reserve ratio is of two types, cash reserve ratio and statutory liquidity ratio. This legal reserve, under this, cash reserve should be paid to the RBI as a security and statutory liquidity ratio should be keep with them the commercial bank, right? In case of any problem, they can pay back to the customer, right? So these two including are called legal reserve ratio. Now the current rate of CRR is of 3%. That means 3% from every deposit, the bank has to give it to RBI, and this is of 16.50%. This bank has to keep with them in case of any problem. Now, what to do? Let's see. Suppose, let me make a schedule. Transactions, deposits, legal reserve, which is of LRR, right? And loan. Loan is called credit, right? Okay, now let's see how to work it. First of all, suppose today I had deposited 1000 rupees. Okay, suppose the primary deposit is of rupees 1000 and legal reserve ratio is 20%. So how we can create credit? First of all, I had deposited 1000 rupees. What is the LRR is rupees 20%. So 20% of 1000, that is of 200. Right? Now deduct 200 from 1000. So what is left? Rupees 800. This left out amount is issuing in the capital market as a loan. Understood? This 800 rupees is a loan amount. Understood? 1000 I had submitted. After deducting 20% of LRR, which is 200 rupees, the total amount left out is 800. Bank used to give this 800 to the capital market or all those businessmen or person, those who required loan, right? Next time, when the total amount of loan recover in the second transaction, when the total amount of loan came back or recover, it is become derivative deposit. It is not being primary deposit anymore. Primary deposit is only 1000. Now the recover of loan is called derivative deposits. Okay. So from this 800, again we need to deduct 20% of loan, legal reserve ratio, that is 160. Right? Now after deducting legal reserve ratio from this deposit is become how much? 640. Again 640 bank got, then bank can give it to the market or the person or the people, those who require for loan, right? So this can also be used as a loan. Suppose the bank has given 640 rupees as a loan. Again, the whole amount of loan has came back, right? So the next derivative deposit will be 640. Now, again from the deposit, we need to take out 20% of legal reserve ratio. So that will be of 128 rupees. Right? After deducting 128 rupees, whatever is left, 512, can be again used as a loan. So these are the credit which banks are creating, right? Which banks are providing. These are the loan or credit. This process will be carry on till when? This process will carry on maybe 4th, 5th or 6th, till when? Till the amount of legal reserve will be equal with the amount of primary deposit, right? This process will be continue until and unless the value of primary deposit and the value of total value of legal reserve will not be equal. Understanding? It should be equal. Then only we need to stop following this, right? Till then it will be doing the same. And the first thing, the both should be equal, the primary deposit and the legal reserve should be equal. And the second one, according to the formula, whatever the total money we have calculated, total credit we have calculated should be equal, right? Total credit created or creation. Total credit creation is equal to what formula I had told you? Primary deposit into 1 by legal reserve ratio. This formula, right? Legal reserve ratio. So, what was the primary deposit? The primary deposit is of rupees 1000. Okay. So, let's put the value. Total credit creation is equal to primary deposit is rupees 1000 multiply 1 by what is the total legal reserve ratio? Legal reserve ratio is of 20% here, right? Legal reserve ratio is of 20%. Okay. So let's put the value given 20%. Now student will be able to see this 20 is in the percent. So we need to remove the percent and make it in simple way. So how can remove? By dividing 100, right? So it will be 5 say 10, 1 by 5 it will be, right? Now let's put the value here. 1000 into 1 by 5. So the value will be of rupees 5000. Did you get it? So what is the 5000? It is total credit creation. Okay, total credit creation it is. Understood? So it should be equal with the deposits here 5000, right? So this table should be following till then. The legal reserve value, total of legal reserve value will be equal with the primary deposit, and the total of this deposit will be equal with the total credit creation 5000, which we have found here. Understood? Right? So this you have to follow. So what you have to do, first of all, you need to assume as a primary deposit what it is. First of all, you need to show what are the two things which is required to create credit. Primary deposit and legal reserve ratio. Okay. This I have explained. You no need to explain while you're writing in the exam. CRR and SLR you no need to explain, just I had explained only. So these two are important, primary deposit and legal reserve. Suppose primary deposit is of rupees 1000 and the legal reserve ratio is of 20%. So in that case, let us make a table, because tabular presentation can also be counted, and if you are not explaining through the table, verbal explanation, textual explanation can also be counted, right? So suppose first time, like the primary deposit, I had deposited 1000 rupees. So this 1000 I need to deduct 20% legal reserve ratio, that is of 200. Now deduct 200 from primary deposit. Now what is left? 800. 800 can be used as a loan by the bank. Now the bank are giving this 800 rupees to the market as a loan. After getting back all the amount of loan, this deposit will not become primary deposit anymore, right? Now it is become derivative deposit. Okay, so from again second time, whatever money left, it can again be issued as a loan, right? How it can be issued as a loan? How it can be issued as a loan? By again deducting 20% of LRR, legal reserve ratio. Again this 800 rupees will reissue as a loan after deducting 160 rupees, that is of 20% of legal reserve ratio. So it is become 640. 640 rupees reissued as a loan. Again when the 640 rupees came back to the bank will reissue to making it as a loan after again deducting to 20% legal reserve ratio. So this process, deducting legal reserve ratio and issuing as a loan, this process will be carry on till the primary deposit and the total value of legal reserve ratio will be equal with each other, and the total sum of deposits will be the rupees 5000 or total value of total credit creation, that is 5000. How I made it? Through the formula, right? So what are the two conditions? First, the primary deposit should be equal with the total sum of legal reserve. Till then this process will be follow, and the total sum of deposit will be the value of total money creation. That means here 5000 rupees is total money creation. From 1000, how much we had created? 5000, right? And what is the legal reserve? 1000, which was equal with the primary deposit. And how much was the loan amount? 4000. 4000 loan we had given, right? And in which we got 5000. Understood? I hope you understand properly, and make it by yourself also. Try to solve it by yourself also.